Hello, everyone. I'm that one nerd, Jacob.
We are so fucking back!
I was going to say, welcome back to the podcast after a month. And I want to start off by saying I'm pissed.
What?
So,
Oh no.
today was the start of the UFL. It was the XFL champions, the Arlington Renegades, versus the USFL champions. Shut the fuck up, Adobe! Versus the USFL Shut the fuck up, Adobe! Oh my fucking god, what are you doing? Why are you sending a billion notifications now? Anyway, it was the Arlington Renegades versus the Birmingham Stallions, XFL champions, USFL champions. Final score was 27-14.
No!
And part of me is really glad now that I wound up not having the money to go to this game, because I would have been pissed if I drove to Texas 2 years in a row to watch the Renegades play and they lost at both games I went to.
No, they lost because you didn't go. That's what happened.
Yeah, but whenever we went last year, me and Isaiah, they lost to the fucking Brahmas of all teams.
Well, that's because Isaiah went, but if you just went by yourself...
Oh, shit, you're right. Fuck you, Isaiah, if you're watching, you bitch.
Nothing good ever happened to
him. Damn. Way to be brutally honest. Oh my god, shut the fuck up, Discord. I thought I muted you. Hang on. I fucking can't because then I'd have to fuck all the camera settings up. All right, whatever. We're rolling with it. Sorry if you guys hear Discord notifications in the background.
Everyone's very excited about the new Minecraft update.
Yeah, dude. I am so excited for Homies Craft Hardcore.
Are we waiting till 1.21 to like do it?
So, I kind of wanted to start, but then it's like, at this point, we're 2-3 months out from the new update. So, might as well wait, be a little bit patient.
The first thing Avian does whenever he spawns in is it make an immediate beeline for trial chambers. A single blade of grass in hand. with only one word. Here you could hear over the horizon. Rah.
Also, for anybody new here, this podcast sponsored by W. You can go to w.gg, use code either T1NJ or code Scouty at checkout for 10% off your entire order on anything that's not already discounted. They got things like shaker cups. Obviously, they got flavors. If I was wearing it today, I'd show off the W shirt because I have a W shirt.
They got hydration in case you stay out with the boys until 3 in the morning.
And fun fact, they're about to release cans soon. I'm gonna try to talk my bosses into letting me sell cans of W at work. We'll see how that goes. Anyway.
But, buddy, I work on a military post. Caffeine?
That would be a seller right there. But yeah, go to w.gg. You could save up to 3 to 4 times as much compared to other energy drinks. Caleb, did you see my tweet the other day?
Which one?
Oh, yeah, after I downloaded Twitter back on my phone after taking a short break, I kind of went wild. So, I went to the gas station earlier this week. And by the time this episode's out last week, I went to the gas station. Went to Quick Trip. You know me. Now that Quick Trip's open up here in Oklahoma City, I'm a Quick Trip boy, you know? Mm-hmm. So I go into Quick Trip. I'm gonna just grab a breakfast sandwich at my gas, you know, it's simple. And I'm like, I kind of want to see what energy drink prices are up to this time around.
Yep.
How much do you think? Well, I guess if you saw the tweet, you know, but how much do you think a can of Beast energy drink is? $2?
That's how much I would pay for a can of Beast Energy.
You're lowballing it. It's $3.69.
Nope, that's...
Or you could do 2 for $5.50, but even then, that's still $2.25. How much do you think a can of 12-ounce Blue Cow Energy is? Which is 4 ounces less than Beast, by the way.
I know they're always a patent. I'm gonna say 4.
429.
Oh my goodness.
Or 2 for 650.
Oh yeah, that's so much better.
Yeah, so much better. 325 for 12 ounces. Totally. Or 30 servings. Using either of our codes, that's $1.20 a servings.
I bought 5.
He did.
Yeah, I bought 5. I used your code, by the way. You're fucking welcome.
Yeah, I know. I need to actually use your code.
And what happened is that whenever I use the I'm just good on caffeine. I can just have caffeine in my hand whenever I want.
Yeah, dude. And like there's always the excuse of, oh, you can always buy a case of it. The case is still more expensive at the end of the day. So again, w.gg, code T1NJ, code Scouty, get 10% off. All right, Caleb. It is that time of year. It is time for the grand...
Christmas.
Yes. What do you want for Christmas, my boy?
I want Roman Reigns to lose at WrestleMania.
It is time for the grandest stage of them all, WrestleMania 40. This upcoming weekend, as of the time that you guys are watching. So, as you all might know, beginning of the year, we kind of did what we predicted our match cards to be. So before we actually go over the official card, well, I guess we'll go over the official card at the same time. I want to kind of cross-reference how close we got.
Oh my goodness. You can't take my fantasy booking, actually read it, and then review it? This isn't fair. I make that shit up as I go along. This isn't fair.
All right, so
Yes.
shut the fuck up, CBS Sports. I don't want to turn off my ad blocker, you cucks. I'll fix it next time. Get this bitch off my screen. Who the fuck is this guy? What? Why is the button going away?
They took away your butt.
Okay, so there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 9. As of right now, there are only 10 confirmed matches. To put this into perspective, WrestleMania is 2 nights. Both night, not counting the pre-show, is 4 hours. So that is 8 hours. So, if we go with only the confirmed matches, they gotta go on fucking long. There's also 3 unconfirmed matches, and I feel like they're gonna announce those this week for more like middle of the card matches.
Yeah.
So let's go over the ones that I know we got right from the get-go. Undisputed WWE Universal Championship. We got that one right. I feel like everyone saw that one coming right out the gate. World Heavyweight Championship. I feel like if it weren't for Punk's injury, we both would have been right because we both said CM Punk versus Seth Rollins. But it's going to be Rollins versus Drew McIntyre. WWE Women's Championship, we got that one right. Io Sky versus Bayley. Women's World Championship, Rhea Ripley versus Becky Lynch. I want to say one of us put Becky Lynch. I don't remember which one, though. Let me check here. Let me check. Scroll through all my bullshit. Oh my god, I forgot how long these were. Or at least mine. I went hard, dude.
You did.
Where the fuck is it? I'm having to scroll so far back because I can't even find it right now. Oh my god, we talked so much about this during Royal Rumble. Oh my god, okay. Okay. So, I said Becky Lynch. Okay, so you said Becky Lynch. Okay. So we both got that one right. Gunther versus Sami Zayn for the Intercontinental Championship. I don't think either of us predicted that one at all. Let's see.
I think I said Jey Uso.
You said LA Knight. You said he was gonna find a way to hop brands to get the Intercontinental Championship. Who the fuck did I say? I know I mentioned it in the initial post. Oh, I had a fatal four-way between Strowman, Bronson Reed, Odyssey, Jones, and Gunther. Which I feel
that would be fucking cool.
It would have been fucking cool. Big meaty men smacking meat. I don't think either of us predicted the United States Championship match, which is going to be Logan Paul versus Randy Orton versus Kevin Owens. Which I feel like that might low-key be match of the night.
It's definitely going to be up there.
Yeah. Jay versus Jimmy. We knew that one was coming. Undisputed WWE Tag Team Championship in a six-pack ladder match. I forget if you put one or two tag teams. I put that they were going to defend them on separate nights. And some of the backstage rumors kind of had it looking like it was going to be like that for a while. And then the only non-title match that is confirmed for the card is LA Knight versus AJ Styles, which neither of us predicted. And then the three unconfirmed matches that are very likely to happen: Damage Control, Asuka, Dakota Kai, and Kairi Sane versus Jade Cargill, Bianca Belair, and Naomi. I feel like that got more than set in stone at SmackDown last night. Rey Mysterio and Dragon Lee versus Dominic Mysterio and Santos Escobar. I haven't been keeping up with the LWO storyline, so I don't know how this one plays out. And then the Final Testament, which is Karrion Kross and the Authors of Pain, which is a fucking badass name, versus Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits, which they should have just named the Hurt Profits. But I actually predicted that match.
The Hurt Profits.
That's one that I actually predicted. So now let's just go down the actual card. I'm going to go in backwards order from the unconfirmed ones to the ones that come up later in the night. So we'll start from the bottom. Final Testament versus the Hurt Profits. So Karrion Kross and Authors of Pain versus Bobby Lashley, Angelo Dawkins, and Montez Ford. Who you got?
I think Final Testament takes it.
Yeah,
By the way, for my booking, I have times I was right, 4. And then times I was almost right, 5.
I mean, fair. I love how with the booking, even on things that we were wrong on, we still got relatively close. The only thing I was nowhere close on was them splitting up the tag team titles. That is the only one where I could say that I not even in the ballpark. And some of the stipulations that I put for some of the matches, yeah, I should have known. They've been kind of dumbing down WrestleMania to less fun stipulations and more just regular matches. But I kind of gotta agree with the Final Testament. I feel like with Karrion Kross and Authors of Pain right now, I haven't really kept up with them. I know they came back in like January or February. Well, it was January or December. It was one of the 2 winter months that isn't February. I know that they had came back, and with how much of a force I've been hearing about them being made out to be, I feel like if they have them lose, then their stock in the WWE is only going to go down. Whereas with Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits, even with them being heels, they're always going to be some of the top superstars on the roster. I don't think a WrestleMania loss is going to hurt them. Now, whenever we're coming down to like actual in-ring ability, I don't know. I feel like this one could be pretty evenly matched, but I still have to take Final Testament at the end of the day.
I think at one point, what's going to happen is the Authors of Pain are going to do the double thing and slam, like the
Yeah.
I think they're going to do a triple.
Oh yeah, have Bobby Lashley thrown in there.
Yeah.
Bobby Lashley, our tribal chief, acknowledge. No, I could definitely see something like that happening, but we'll just have to...
It's just such a great wrestler. You can put him on anywhere on the card and he's going to do just fine.
Yeah, dude. Bobby Lashley, like I said, is set. And anyone that watches wrestling on a semi-regular basis knows who the Street Profits are. So, again, they don't really have too much to lose here.
You You want me to put Karrion crossover and increase the stock? Cool. Oh, you need me to make a believable opponent for Roman? Cool. Oh, you need me to beat up Apollo Crews for 5 fucking minutes? Cool.
All right. Rey Mysterio and Dragon Lee versus Dominic Mysterio and Santos Escobar. I'll start this one, and I feel like they are very high on Dragon Lee. I remember SmackDown and Raw, whenever they were back-to-back Tulsa and Oklahoma City, Dragon Lee was talked about both shows. I want to say it was one or the other. It was SmackDown or Raw that he actually had a match pre-taping of the show, and then another show where they talked about how he was coming soon to the roster. So they are all fucking in on this guy. I think they're trying to consider him the next Rey Mysterio, but that also happened with Sin Cara, and we all know what happened to Sin Cara.
Well, Dragon Lee was a once-in-a-generation talent, and the other one was Sin Cara.
Good point there. But I'm kind of wanting to go with the upset. I think Domino's. He's got the pizza splatter. I think Dominic and Santos Escobar are gonna take it just because. I mean, at this point, Dominic is filled with rage and lust for Rhea Ripley, but I just don't see Rey being able to beat him unless it's a one-on-one situation in like a Hell in a Cell to where no one else from the Judgment Day can come in. Because I feel like that's what's going to happen. Someone else from the Judgment Day is going to come in and fuck everything up.
I'd like to think, though, that there's going to be a golden moment where Dominic and Dragon Lee are going to go at it in the ring, and then the entire rest of the world's going to be like, oh my god, these two are the next. Holy shit.
Yeah, no, I agree with that.
I think it's going to happen, but a lot of the what's the best word for it? Sticklers over on the wrestling internet haven't quite figured it out.
Yeah, the IWC, the Internet Wrestling Community.
Yes.
Speaking of IWC, did you see that WWE's pretty much releasing a show just for them? WWE Speed exclusively on Twitter. 3-minute or less matches. And it's a tournament. The winner of the tournament gets the WWE Speed Championship. This is just squash match, the tournament. Like, sorry, I had to cut away from that because you talked about the internet wrestling community, so it's like,
oh my god, I thought of the most fantastic storyline. Heath Slater comes back in that tournament, and he loses in 2 seconds, and then he goes around saying that he actually won the tournament because his match was the fastest.
So I want to believe you on that, but sadly, a lot of these matches have already been recorded. WWE Speed recordings were reported as early as last month, beginning of February.
I'm just saying that would be hilarious. I won the tournament because my matches were faster.
Yeah, I could definitely see that. Anyway, back to Mysterio Lee versus Mysterio Escobar. Who do you got?
I think Dominic is gonna steal it by pinning Rey.
100%. 100%.
And get his win back at WrestleMania.
All right, so the final non-confirmed match, Damage Control versus Jade Cargill, Bianca Belair, and Naomi. I'll let you lead off this one.
I think Damage Control is going to win.
Really?
Yes.
Elaborate, because I disagree.
Bayley's going to win the championship, so Damage Control is going to get a win by feeding them those 3 girls.
See, I am kind of backwards on it. We'll get to Bayley and Io later because I have my thoughts on that match, but I feel like Jade Cargill, they spent a lot of effort trying to make her look like the biggest free agent in the world whenever they acquired her a year ago. And I feel like they are not wanting to throw that to the side yet. That, and you have Bianca Belair. You have a returning Naomi from Impact, TNA. So I kind of feel like they're going to give it to those three just because they're wanting to cash in on, one, we made Jade Cargill out to be really popular. Two, Bianca Belair, literally one of the most popular women on the roster right now. And three, Naomi, we don't want her first pay-per-view match back to be a loss.
What?
So, like, I can see where you're coming from on if Bayley wins the title, they need Damage Control to win something. But I feel like, and we'll get to it later, but spoilers, I think this is the night that Damage Control gets shit on.
Get shit on!
All right.
Me with both halves of the Demon Core. Hey, shit ass!
All right. So now to confirmed matches. Again, still working from bottom to top. LA Knight versus AJ Styles.
I think LA's gonna take it.
I feel like since AJ Styles returned earlier this year,
He got fucking jacked.
he did, dude. He looks he is in the best shape of his life, like absolute best shape. But I'm an LA Knight lover. You know, I have 3 sound alerts on Twitch that are LA Knight. I have 2 soundboard things in the Discord that are LA Knight. I will just randomly at work go, yeah, and then everyone else will go, yeah.
Yeah.
It has become incorporated at my job. It is no secret how much I love LA Knight. If I wanted to, I could go put on the t-shirt, but I'm too fucking lazy to get up right now. That being said, I feel like after Royal Rumble, WWE, not the fan base. The fan base is still very much behind him, but the company has lost interest in LA Knight. I'm really hoping I'm wrong. I'm hoping I'm wrong. I don't see him as world title potential anymore with how they had Roman beat him and how he lost the Fatal 4-Way. But I want him to get a mid-card title. I want LA Knight to win, but I genuinely think it's going to be AJ Styles because, again, he's in the best shape of his life. He just came back, and it's AJ Styles.
What I'm seeing happening is the same thing that happened with Triple H's NXT, where LA Knight is incredibly over, but Triple H is looking at the storyline he's working on right now, going, shit. Let me finish.
Yeah, and see, that's what me and one of my friends at work we talk about all the time. I just think that Triple H has too many storylines he's trying to push out at the same time.
What a wonderful problem. Where too many people are popular.
What a wonderful problem to have. It's amazing to have. It's amazing to have a roster that is overflowing with literally world title potential talent. But at the same time, you can't work 50 world title storylines at the same damn time.
Boy, howdy, they're trying.
But yeah, so I'm saying AJ Styles goes over as much as I kind of hate admitting it out loud. What say you?
No matter what happens, both guys are going to come out looking great at the end of that. Because of who both of them are. If AJ takes it, where does he go with it? I guess he could just start attacking Cody when he wins the title.
When, for the love of fucking God, when he wins the title.
Triple H, I love you to death. Please, do not.
All right. Next. Oh yeah, who do you have winning? You said they're both going to come out looking really good.
I think LA Knight will actually win.
Okay, gotcha. All right, next, the undisputed WWE Tag Team Championship 6-pack ladder match. The defending champions, the Judgment Day versus DIY versus the New Day versus Awesome Truth versus A-Town Down versus New Catch Republic. I have no fucking clue who that last team is.
New Catch Republic?
Yes.
That is that's the 2 British boys. The 2 big strong boys.
Oh! Whenever you said British, I thought you were talking about the Australian ones that are the one. Yachts Boy! Pretty Deadly?
No, that's Pretty Deadly.
Yeah, okay, gotcha.
Pretty Deadly should be nowhere near a ladder match.
True, they should not. So my thought process, actually, I let off the last one. I'll let you look at this one first.
Very simple. The Judgment Day needs to win this.
Why do they need to win?
Because the Judgment Day has been handing out has been handed a couple of L's recently,
Mm-hmm.
and to the point where they kind of need a ladder match like this to showcase all. Oh, look at all the lovely tag teams we have, and oh, there's R-Truth, and R-Truth is dead. Shit.
I mean, yeah, he's gonna fucking die immediately.
He's gonna start accidentally doing stuff with Finn Balor in the middle of the ring against probably the New Catch Republic, and then they're gonna look at each other, and then Finn's gonna kick R-Truth in the dick or something.
Oh my god.
Okay. But the Judgment Day needs to win a quote unquote brutal match, like a like a ladder match. To go, I'm still at the fucking Judgment Day, damn it. I feel like they need it.
So I could see this match going one of three ways. So first of all, I'm immediately gonna count out the New Day, Awesome Truth, and New Catch Republic. I can say for a solid fact that neither of those three teams are gonna win. I would like to see Awesome Truth win, because having R-Truth hold a title that's bigger than the 24/7 championship, even if it's for a month.
Impossible. There's nothing bigger than the 24/7 7-11 I-95 title.
But like, again, as much as I would love to see R-Truth have another like actual title reign, and even if he were to drop it at the next pay-per-view, I don't see it happening. So again, I see this happening one of three ways. Like you said, the Judgment Day overcomes a brutal match and comes out on top. Perfect. That's textbook right there. That's something you could do. Whenever a team, or even just an individual superstar, loses over and over and over, they really grind down, they show what they're made of, and then they win the big one, as they say. So I do agree with you on that end. So that is one way I feel like it could end. I feel like DIY could be a sleeper pick in this one. I feel like they're regaining a lot of their popularity that they had back in the NXT days. And if you remember NXT DIY, you remember NXT DIY. That, like, them almost alone is what got me and my dad into watching NXT on a weekly basis to begin with. Like, those two are such passionate, charismatic, over-the-top wrestlers that I feel like are just a great idea to smack the titles on. Like, why not? Why not? And then the third option I think it could be is A-Town Down. Hear me out. Another sleeper pick, but...
Oh yeah, my wife's two favorite wrestlers.
I feel like they wouldn't win in a conventional way. They would wait for everyone else to beat the shit out of each other, and then Austin Theory would climb up the ladder while everyone else is down and grab the titles. He would not win in a way that is honorable or would make them seem strong. He would win in a way that stabs everybody else in the back. He doesn't have to do shit, and he gets to reap all the benefits afterwards.
Now, man, what's going to happen is that Grayson Waller's going to cost them the titles.
Oh, man. But no, like, I feel like the most likely option is going to be the Judgment Day. I find it hard to root against them whenever they have any kind of title match, whether it be singles titles or tag team, but...
They just don't fucking lose.
Yeah,
they
dude.
just lose.
But yeah, so it's like... God. All right. Brotherly combat. Jimmy Uso versus Jey Uso.
Jimmy's gonna win.
Yeah, Jimmy's so fucking over right now. Like, at the end of one of the tapings, 1 or 2 weeks ago, it was Jimmy and Cody in the ring. Jay was there. This was after everything went off. They looked like they were gonna jump him, and then Jay was like, whoa, hold up. And then he goes to the corner and starts trying to do the thing that Jimmy does, trying to get the crowd involved, and everyone just boos. But yeah, I feel like Jimmy, it just makes the most sense for him to win. Jimmy's gotten the short end of the stick in the entire Bloodline storyline, whether it be as one of Roman Reigns' goons or whether it just be in one-on-one matches against anybody in the Judgment Day. So I feel like WrestleMania is where Jimmy's actually going to go ahead and finally win something against the Judgment Day after splitting from them. What says you?
Are you having a stroke?
What?
You've been calling the one that dresses in blue Jimmy, and then you just said
They're
that
twins. The good one. Yeah, main event Jey Uso. You're right.
and then you said that he needs to, and then he finally needs to get a win after splitting from the Judgment Day.
Wait, did I say Judgment Day?
You said the Judgment Day.
I need to kill myself now.
That's why I was like, I was in pain. I was like, what?
Oh no!
Oh my god!
No! I'm cooked, bro. I'm still pissed from the Renegades loss.
You're still drunk?
Drunk? I haven't drank anything except for Dubby and apple juice today.
That apple juice was wild.
Anyway, Jay, I'm sorry. I had everything backwards. At least, okay, I could have given myself